Hi guys, this is Ike here with another review. This time we're looking at the Yokai Watch Jibanyan Baddinyan convertible figure, transforming figure, whatever you want to call it. These came out with the very first wave of Yokai Watch toys a year ago now. And they didn't really interest me back then. I mean, transforming figures I'm all for, but these just kind of look either really weird with Jibanyan or don't do a lot with Komasan. So I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for them to go on sale. The only reason I even want them is because they have a medal that goes with them exclusively. It's the only reason I care about these, otherwise I wouldn't get them. And finally, it's been about a month ago at this point, I think, Target started clearancing out the first wave of Yokai Watch stuff, which is why this was originally $15, which is why I never got it, because that's ridiculous for this. But they have it clearance down to $5, which is a third of the price, which I could definitely do. $5 I think is perfect for this. No way you could ever pay $15 for this, though. So they finally clearanced out. I got Jibanyan Komasan and a Komasan vinyl figure because the Jibanyan ones are all gone. But this price point is perfect, so I can review these now, and I just want the medal. That's all I want. So this is Jibanyan Baddinyan. It converts back and forth. Got Baddinyan at the top there. This is all very simple, same Yokai Watch stuff we've seen for a year now. So let's get him open. Take a look. And there's our medal. Get 2 instructions. And that's it. Jibanyan has his sunglasses up here, and he's just one big figure besides that. Oh, he's got a little plastic thing keeping him in there. There we go. He's out. He's gonna fall over. Hey, he didn't fall over. So he has 2 different instructions. This is one for the medal, I'm assuming, because we don't understand how medals work, I guess. Actually colored kind of instructions. That's kind of cool. This is for the medal. That's for the medal. Okay. That's how to use the medal. We don't need to know that. So let me get him transformed and get his sunglasses how he's supposed to go, and then I'll show him off. Okay, well, I assumed the sunglasses had somewhere to store in Jibanyan, and that's why I wanted to look at the instructions, but apparently they don't. They just sit there next to him the entire time, which is really stupid. kind of goes along why I never wanted this figure. But there's that, I guess, but more importantly, exclusive medal. So this is the medal that comes with this, which is exclusive to this figure. It's just Jibanyan being lazy. It's really cute, nothing crazy spectacular or anything, but let's hear it in the watch, and I bet you guys will never guess what it's gonna say. At least that metal art fits that phrase. So it should have just been this metal that made that noise. But we've been that road 100 times, Hasbro. Get more sounds in your watch. Anyways. At least we finally have this metal, so we can put that in our medallion and store it away forever. But let's look at Jibanyan here. Now the figure itself is not that bad. It's strange. You can see all these little like seams and breakaways on his body, but he actually looks decent from the back. You can see the blue on the back of him and the giant weird eggplant thing that's that consists of his head. I guess that's his brain. I don't know. And the hollow little wisps here. It's nice they put the little detail inside to make it a little spiral though. But he's an okay figure. If you want a Jibanyan figure, I would get one of the little vinyl figures, which they had for, I think, $3 in Target's big clearance thing. It looks just like this, but better, and it has the same articulation. He can move his head, and technically these swivel to no effect because he's turned around for the transformation, but he moves his head. That's all he can do. He can go all the way around if he wants to. That's all he's got going for him. So to transform him is actually horrifying. Really don't know what they were thinking with this transforming figure. Komazan's, like I said, is okay, but this is just creepy. I don't know why they thought this was okay. So the first thing you do is split his face open like some kind of monster alien to reveal the inside of his head, which that's Baddinyan's colors and everything, but with the scar and the weird colors, it makes it look like he's a zombie, and he's like there's like an undead head underneath this. I don't know. I'll never understand this. You twist these around and put them behind his head, like this. They don't lock into place or anything. They just kind of sit there. I mean, you could... Actually, no, you can't clip that together anymore. They just sit there. They don't... they don't lock in or anything. They just turn around and kind of hide away badly. And then you rotate his arms and his legs to show the blue side. Yeah. And then you open his chest, and you can see Baddinyan's jacket in there. And you pull it out, and it has this needlessly overcomplicated hinge here that's 1, 2, 3, 4 parts? I don't understand. You close it back up, and then you just put it on top. Again, doesn't lock in place, doesn't clip in, it just sits there. And technically that's it. That's Baddinyan. Well, there's 2 more steps. Take his sunglasses, you plug them in here, which we're just sitting off to the side. There you go. And then you take his pompadour and it ratchets into place. Why does this have a ratchet joint? What load-bearing thing is this pompadour gonna do? Ratchet joints are on, like, Transformers, like, arms and legs, where they, like, you know, bear the weight of the whole figure, or, like, Combiner Wars, where it's the whole limb of a Transformer figure. Why does it have a ratchet? It makes no sense. None of this figure makes sense. Oh, I didn't think I would go this crazy with this figure, but, man. There's Baddinyan. It looks horrible. If you could remove the red here, remove the red there, change the color of his tail, and remove that hinge down there, it would still look pretty bad, but it would look a little bit better. I just don't know what they were thinking with this figure. I don't know who, like, what kid was like, yeah, I want a Jibanyan that his face rips open and his jacket folds out from his chest to convert into Baddinyan. If this, actually, now that I say all that, if this turned into Jibanyan, that would actually make a lot more sense and be a lot cooler, because Jibanyan, he's a robot, he transforms. That would make so much more sense than Baddinyan. Oh man, and it just looks like horrible from the back. But at least the good part is it's easy to transform back. You take these off, you don't store them anywhere, so you throw them away and you lose them forever, never see them again. You ratchet the pompadour back, and then we can take his jacket, accordion the needlessly complicated hinge to get the jacket back in there, rotate his arms and legs back around. At least they kind of, you can feel like a little nub where they kind of lock in place, which is nice, I guess. And then, what is this? Fold these back around and get his tail out of the way. Give him his poor face back. And we're back to Jibanyan, which is how this thing is going to stay. Oh, man. Oh, boy. I wasn't expecting to go that hard on this figure, but I just don't understand what Hasbro was thinking with this figure. They could have done so many other things. It wouldn't be hard at all to guess why this thing is clearanced down to a third of its original price. I never saw the Jibanyan converting car figure. That got released in, like, Canada or something, in some random places. Of course, I've never seen it here. Nothing gets released here. That one actually looks kind of cool. That one, again, makes sense. It's Jibanyan. He transforms into a car. He does it in the show. That makes sense. I just don't understand this one. If you can find it for $5 like I did, I would say pick it up just to get that exclusive medal. Otherwise, I mean, if you love Jibanyan, you can get much better Jibanyan figures for much less than $15. So, yeah, I guess that's my review. If you can find it for dirt cheap, pick it up. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day.